The retention editing era seems to be over.
Viewers are maturing, so content creation needs to as well.
Your audience is tired of all these flashy, overstimulating video edits.
A new video style that's absolutely booming on YouTube right now.
Yes, YouTube is changing, and these guys are right, sort of. Lately, we've seen this shift towards more authentic, slower-paced content, and many creators are starting to realize that you don't need expensive camera gear, fancy edits, or any more than basic technical skills to make it on YouTube. Some are even saying retention editing is dead, which honestly is a bit dramatic. But the bottom line is, low-effort channels are making a comeback, so if you're still overthinking your videos, I mean, what's wrong with you? I refuse to buy this narrative though. These guys make it sound like you can just grab a camera, hit record and go viral. They make it sound too easy because easy gets views. But here's the truth, it's not gonna work for you or me or most people, not unless you do what I'm going to share in this video. I have spent the last few weeks researching what separates viral low effort channels from the rest, and honestly it's quite simple. I'm going to show you how they do it and how the sponsor of this video, Riverside, can help you create great videos with minimal effort. But before we dive in, let's talk about the number one thing you can do to make any channel, your channel, more low effort. Like right now, let's talk about editing. One reason the idea of a low effort channel sounds so attractive to some is because these channels can get away with barely any editing at all. Take channels like the Wizard Liz, she only adds captions. Others might throw in a little bit of b-roll, some transitions, music or text. And then you've got channels that go all in on minimalism, posting raw videos with almost zero edits. If you want to keep your channel low effort without overhauling your content, start with your editing. Outsourcing the whole thing is one option, but if you prefer to stay in control without wasting hours at your desk, let me introduce you to our very first sponsor on the channel, Riverside. You might know Riverside as a podcast platform, but did you know it can speed up your editing too, thanks to AI? I've been using Riverside as a first step to edit my recent videos, and it's been a game changer for all that boring, repetitive stuff like cutting up mistakes, pauses, and filler words. Let me show you how it works. Here's a quick recording of me talking, and as you can see, Riverside has auto-transcribed everything I said. It even highlights my pauses and filler words. And boom, just like that, I can clean it all up with AI Producer or by editing the transcript if necessary. Here's the before and after. Right, so I'm at my desk, and this is just a really quick recording for you to see what Riverside can do in terms of getting rid of pauses, filler words, and that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm going to show you in a second, and you're going to see how easy and quick it is. And I'm also going to enhance my audio so that you can maybe, potentially, hopefully see the difference. Right, so I'm at my desk, and this is just a really quick recording for you to see what Riverside can do in terms of getting rid of pauses, filler words, and that sort of thing. Yeah, I'm going to show you in a second, and you're going to see how easy and quick it is. And I'm also going to enhance my audio so that you can maybe, hopefully, see the difference. Much better. You can also add captions, text, images, have your content repurposed into short clips if you do, short form content, and enhance your audio, all inside Riverside, no technical skills needed, and with minimal effort. So if you want to try it, check out the link in the description. They've got a free plan with most of the tools I mentioned, so you can test it all out, no strings attached. And if you choose to upgrade, the link down below will also give you an exclusive 15% discount for being part of this community. Right, so now that we've got our low effort editing covered, let's talk strategy. And I have to say, something kept bugging me while researching for this video. I noticed all of these low effort channels use minimal editing, but here's the thing, it didn't work the same for everyone. Some were racking up hundreds of thousands of views, while others, well, why can some channels get away with almost no editing while others cannot? Here's what I found. It all boils down to content. If your content is packed with value, good editing is just a bonus. Your video will grab attention either way. And here's the best part. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. There are only 3 ways to deliver value on YouTube: through entertainment, education, or inspiration. That's it. Every viral video falls into one or more of these categories. Low effort channels do the same. The difference is in how they achieve those 3 goals. Let's see some examples. Say you've got something to teach. A low-effort channel might be just what you're looking for. The key to standing out with a low-effort educational channel is to teach what people are searching for better than your competition, or to teach something entirely different. Take Dan Koe, for example. He's got some really interesting ideas around becoming your own niche and productizing yourself. And he's getting around 1 million views a month with a very, very low-effort channel. How? His videos are quite long and mostly talking head with some text and stock footage, so pretty low effort. In fact, you could create a whole video like this with just Riverside because they also have stock footage inside the platform. It wouldn't take you long at all and you could still get lots of views as long as, like in Dan's case, your ideas are valuable or different and you build a brand around them. Now let's look at someone with a slightly different strategy. You might think that this channel is not educational based on the topic, but at the end of the day, he's still teaching something. And his channel is as low effort as it gets, not a single edit. But he's still getting hundreds of thousands of views every month. How? Well, for starters, he knows his audience very well. He knows the challenges women come across when dating men and how hard it can be to understand another person's intentions. So he makes content that will rank in search when women look for help or an explanation. And he also focuses a lot on how women want to feel. They want to feel confident, desired, in control. Most of his titles target emotions that his viewers want to feel. This is a really powerful way to get a click and something that you can use in almost every niche. Like, look at this video for example. Do you think it would have been as effective if the title was simply 2-minute snack options plus ideas to arrange a table? Hell no, this video did so well because it promises to help you impress your guests, and who doesn't want that? Think about how your viewers want to feel and make a video to help them achieve exactly that. It could be the video that blows up your channel. And this leads me straight into inspirational videos. If you're thinking of giving life advice or making motivational content on YouTube, a low effort channel might be all you need. Why? Because you can inspire lots of people with just your words, life experiences and stories. That's all you need. You've probably seen this viral video floating around lately, and if you haven't, go watch it now. It's a perfect example of how powerful, simple, straightforward content can be. We've overcomplicated YouTube, but at its core, it's always been about broadcasting yourself. It's awesome to see that the algorithm is still pushing videos like this. So if you want to start a life advice channel, make sure you do 3 things. 1. Define your audience. The obvious choice is speaking to a younger, less experienced version of yourself. For example, the person you were 5 years ago before you went through all the transformative experiences that made you who you are today. 2. Lean into stories. Stories grab attention and create connections. They're what make your content memorable. A good way to do this is to share not just your stories, but also other people's. I did this in this video interviewing David Bangien, and it's definitely one of the reasons why it resonated with so many of you guys. Looking back though, I wish I had known Riverside when I made this video. I actually had to scrap a big chunk of the interview just because the quality wasn't good enough, and I could have done a much better job with Riverside because it can record up to 4K locally to your computer, so there's no lags or interference if you have dodgy internet. But I guess you live and you learn. And my third and final tip is find your edge. Whether it's your delivery style, how you engage with your audience, jumping on trends early, your sense of humor, or anything else that sets you apart, use it. The goal should be to build a distinct personal brand and a community around it. If you don't know where to start, you can get some inspiration from this video here. Building a personal brand is also crucial if you're aiming to entertain your viewers with low-effort content, and so is giving more than one form of value. Take Sam Sulek, for example. His content is pretty low-effort, but he's doing more than just entertaining. He's inspiring and educating his audience, offering multiple layers of value. Pure entertainment, like what Mr. Beast does, is tough to pull off without high production value and definitely not the easiest route for a low-effort channel. Unless you're a natural entertainer, you'll need solid planning, editing, and production to keep viewers engaged, and that's far from low effort. So I wouldn't recommend it if low effort is the sort of channel that you want to have. So then, how do you tap into this more authentic, lower effort video style that's blowing up on YouTube? Well, step 1 is you want to pick a niche and decide what sort of value you're going to bring. Can you teach something, inspire people? Can you throw in some entertainment as well? If you're struggling with this, check out this video here where I break down how to choose the right niche. Step 2 is forget perfectionism. Plan your videos, yes, but don't overthink them. You never know which one might go viral. I almost scrapped a video on my other channel because I thought the information was too obvious, but it ended up with 3.6 million views. If you think your video can help at least one person, post it, even if you're not particularly proud of it. And finally, step 3 is don't overdo editing. Many people, including myself, are more than happy to sit through a talking head video as long as the content is valuable. Sure, use cuts, b-roll and graphics if you want, but don't sacrifice authenticity. Edit to enhance your message, not to overstimulate. And if editing is not your thing, remember to check out Riverside for easy and effective edits. The link in the description will give you a 15% discount on the paid plans.